think she's just sorting something out quickly at the Knowledge Garden, but I have told her you're here, and I have let her know.
That's brilliant, thank you so much.
To come here as soon as she can, basically.
Yeah, no problem, thank you.
Yeah, the 60s are down there on this side.
Okay, it's 10th of September 2023 and I'm at the Nottingham Green Festival, which is the 30th anniversary. So it's warm, dull, thankfully, otherwise it would be ridiculously hot. Well, it is at the moment, and people are setting up and there's a few people just starting to come in. So I'm going to have a wander, take in the atmosphere, speak to a few people and see how we go. I'm just looking around at some of the stalls. I'm on Cypress Avenue and we've got Extinction Rebellion, Take Action Now, and there's Lime Tree Avenue. I'm just on the junction. Nottingham Green Guardians, the Sanctuary, the Surge Sanctuary, and various other wonderful stalls and organisations. I'm worried about energy bills and Nottingham Green Guardians. So it's all, everything's ready. I'm just waiting for people to come and enjoy this 30th anniversary of the Green Festival. I've walked up to the stage and music area, like a bandstand with a kind of amphitheatre. They're still setting up. There's a coffee stall, people drifting in. Bit of drum tuning, and it's at the moment it's quite serene, quite quiet, but there's a gentle buzz of people's conversations and a lovely atmosphere, as there always is at the Nottingham Green Festival. I'm at the bandstand path and I'm going to go down the it's actually a green marked way over the grass, so we'll see where that takes us. We should end up down on the main thoroughfare. We've got snail rabbit loose leaf tea, AMC Gardens, Caribbean Network Nottingham 2028, Nottingham Energy Partnership, Green Party, TUC, more Nottingham's Green Gardens, and installation specialists. And it's all very exciting. There's a sort of quiet expectancy. This is the energy zone, and coming down to the main thoroughfare, back to Lime Tree Avenue. I'll just take a walk through.
How's that going to make better for the
Jeremy, I'm live. Did you want to make any comment about the 30th? Because here we are.
I'm very impressed with the size, the scale, the amount it's grown.
Yeah, I think it's exceptional. I mean, there's so many stalls and the atmosphere's great and the weather's good. It's not too hot and people are coming through.
Don't tempt Providence on that score. It may get hotter.
Yeah, it may do.
Actually, the attendance, even now, what's the time? I haven't got a watch with me. It's early, and yet the numbers one can see are very, very impressive.
It's 12 o'clock.
Well, it's I'm very pleased to see the lanes and avenues all full of people, really. It's it's totally positive.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm just going to wander around and take in the atmosphere, have a few words with people and carry on. Anyway, good luck with everything. See you again. Oh, two ladies. Hello. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around asking people what they're thinking of the event so far. Have you any thoughts on?
I've not actually walked around yet. I'm just setting up a stall.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, what stall's that?
This one here, Dodo's Deli. So it's a vegan sandwich and paninis.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
brilliant,
yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you every success with your
Thank you
stall.
so much.
And it's great that you're part of the Nottingham Green Festival 30th.
Indeed, thank you.
Thank you, all
Nice
the
to
best.
meet you.
Bye-bye. Hello. I'm on behalf of the Green Festival. I'm going round and talking to people and
Yes.
asking if you're enjoying the Green Festival. It's only just started.
We come every year. We originally came when it was down at the embankment, when it was the Peace Festival.
Yes.
We used to go there. And yeah, we have a lovely time. We really enjoy it. Lovely, full of like-minded people that want to be here for all the right reasons, and hopefully there'll be some other people who didn't know what it was about and have come and will want to come next year because it, so yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Are you resident in Nottingham?
We live in Netherfield.
Brilliant.
So we come every year. We used to come to the Pagan Pride as well, but obviously with that not being here, but some of the stalls that used to be here and whatever, so again it's just lovely, just really
Wonderful.
Really lovely. And weather-wise, well, if we hadn't got the weather, good, bad or other, then we wouldn't have the greenness, would we? And
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. But we've come early because obviously my husband's walks with the stick, so because it does get busy, which is exactly what we want, we thought we'd try and get here when it's a little less busy, so that sort of he can walk around a little bit better. So
Fantastic. I hope you have a great day
thank
here.
you very, very much,
And
sir.
thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And you have a fantastic day as well.
All the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm at the main stage area, and the I think it's the Extinction Rebellion people, but there's a lot of people about playing percussion and just enjoying the atmosphere.
Right, so the culture is that 10 people live there?
Excuse me, sir, I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around asking people what they're thinking of it so far.
Well, I have to say excellent, because my wife's just been playing in the samba band.
Oh, brilliant. That's fantastic. Are you always here at the Green Festival?
In recent times, yeah, but we didn't come for ages. I don't know why.
Well, it's the COVID, that stopped things going. But what do you think of it so far?
Excellent as ever. We've hardly had a chance to go around the stalls yet because of the band playing first thing. So, but yeah, there's lots of people here who care about things.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it such a good event. And you hope some of the organisations can make a difference.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's great. Are you local? You're Nottingham?
Yeah, Nottingham, West Bridgeford.
Lovely. I used to live there many years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Glebe Road for a while.
Glebe Road, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you. Family. Hello. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around speaking to people at random. Is this your first?
This is the media guy.
Okay. Well, it looks like a family, all of you.
Yeah.
So is this your first time at the Green Festival?
No, we've been 3 or 4 times now.
What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, love it. Love it every year, don't we?
Yeah.
Always come back.
It's always around my birthday as well, so I like to come for my birthday, day out. So.
Ideal. Green Festival birthday out.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
get
it.
any better. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yes, it's the first time we've been. Well, we weren't quite sure we were coming, but we could follow the sound of the drums, and then we came straight here, went straight in and got involved. And yeah, it's been brilliant. Well, we've only been here about half an hour, but my youngest loved the drumming and has already asked if we can go and do something else. So it's great to be able to try something different.
Brilliant. Well, it's a massive site. There's family stuff over in that direction, up by the tunnel. So if you fancy a wander at some time, enjoy the festival. All the best. Bye bye. Oh, it's great. I'm just going round.
I've just seen two crowds go that way.
Oh, well.
I've seen a child reunited, a lost child, so that's always good.
That sounds like a child reunited,
It's great. It's
great,
really lovely, isn't it?
Anyway, you're on the
steward for another 10 minutes.
You're doing
and then I'm on a volunteer store after that.
Yeah, you're doing a great job anyway.
Enjoy your day.
And you, have a good day. Just going around talking to people at random on behalf of the Green Festival. Now, you've got a lovely typing on your T-shirt. It says feminism, the radical notion that women are people.
Yes.
That sounds right on.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are you doing here today?
So I'm here with Nottingham Stand Up to Racism. So we're a group that fights racism in all its forms. A local group made up of people that live in Nottingham and the surrounding areas. And we do demonstrations. This Saturday we're having a conference about breaking down racist barriers. And we do a lot to fight for refugee and asylum seekers, for their rights and the right to fair treatment.
That's brilliant. I think all minorities need support. They need a sanctuary. They need people that they can get support from. And
exactly. And the rest of us need the education about it. And
that's the other side. It's a two-way process, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
And
that's right.
you're obviously very dedicated to that.
Definitely.
And that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Just from the Green Festival, I'm just going around talking to people at random. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Is this your first visit to the Green Festival?
It is.
We're not from around.
No, where have you come from? Wow, that's a long way. How come you're in the... No.
Grandchildren, my son and son-daughter-in-law.
Are they enjoying it?
They love it. They love festivals, as you can see. They're thinking of joining this sort of group.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
That's
really
great.
nice. We've been here maybe an hour and we've stopped maybe about 10 times. And so we'll hopefully get down there and see everything.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day here and enjoy the Green Festival.
Thank you very much.
All the best. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm just going around talking to people on behalf of the Green Festival. Can you spare a couple of minutes?
Sure.
Is this your first visit to the Green Festival?
No, it's my fourth, I think.
Wow, that's fantastic. So what do you think of it so far, to coin a phrase?
Oh, it's nice. I've only just arrived, but looks well packed. Looking for something to eat at the moment.
Yeah, there's food stalls about. There's some down there and some up the top. Enjoy the day. Thank you very much. Excuse me, I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around talking to people at random.
Okay.
Are you happy to talk for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, we're not from Nottingham,
Doesn't matter.
Maybe our English is not.
Doesn't matter where you come from. Is this your first Green Festival?
Yes, it is.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, very, very much.
Great. And what about the children? Are they enjoying it?
Yeah, they're surprised with so many things for them.
Julia, are you enjoying the festival?
Brilliant. That's lovely. Well, have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the Green Festival.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. What's happening here?
That's the person we should talk to. This is the artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the weather station.
Oh, lovely. This is, what exactly are you doing today?
So, we've been working with Helen from Digital Nottingham and CM28, and they've been collecting data about how people around the city feel about climate change. And we've been translating that data into this installation. So the fans and the deck chairs are these kind of climate change infrastructure in civic space things, and the map has interpreted all these things that people have said, including places and references, but also the sentiment analysis, so how people feel. And we've put those feelings and emotions about climate change into weather patterns, so you can listen to the weather forecast and take the temperature of how people in Nottingham feel about climate change.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's fantastic. Well, I hope a lot of people come and enjoy the installation. Thank you very much indeed. Just have a word with some of the people on the deck chairs. Are you enjoying the installation?
I am very much. It's very relaxing.
Lovely.
Yeah,
is this your first Green Festival?
It is, yeah.
Wow. Do you think you'd come to another one?
I would, absolutely. There's so much here. I didn't realise how big it was.
Oh, yeah.
How much food, how many organisations. Yeah, really lovely atmosphere. Yeah,
Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you. Are you enjoying the weather? The installation?
Oh, is that yours?
No, it's not mine. It's the lady standing over there. I'm from the Nottingham Green Festival, just going round talking to people.
Oh, I see, yeah. No, I've only just sat here. I've only just...
Oh, right.
I didn't know that these were for the public, particularly.
Yes, they are. It's an installation about the weather and climate change.
Yeah, they're nice side to hear it, that's right.
Yeah.
Deluge expected at 3, I think, is there? I don't know if that's
We don't know. It could happen.
Exactly. I promised to help someone pack up their stall if it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But
1,500.
enjoy the Green Festival.
Yes, it's lovely.
Thank you. Hello. I'm just going around talking to people randomly at the Green Festival on behalf of the Green Festival. Is this your first Green Festival that you've been to?
This is our second. We went last year, didn't we? Yeah.
Brilliant. What, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's okay.
That's superb.
Interesting things so far, and it's always nice. It's nice to have a bit of a left-leaning festival every now and then. It's good.
Yeah, we like a bit of left. It's always been a bit that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thank you all very much. Enjoy the Green Festival. Bye bye. Excuse me, sir. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going round asking people whether they're enjoying the event so far.
Yes, it seems okay. Yeah, I've just literally just walked through. So
it's
a very good event.
Just arrived, and you brought your young lad with you, and I hope he enjoys it as well.
You did.
There's family stuff over there.
Thank you very much. Okay?
You're welcome, sir. Bye bye. Good afternoon. Here's a man with a camera. I'm on behalf of Nottingham Green Festival. I'm just going around speaking to people at random.
I was just admiring you.
Oh, it's just standard recording gear. But is this your first visit to the Green Festival?
No. I've been coming since I moved here in 1991. So
wow.
Was it on the embankment then?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So you can remember those?
Yeah.
What sort of memories do you have of those events?
It's always been a good festival. It's always been the one to go to, right, since I've moved here. Yeah, it's definitely got bigger, obviously. Yeah, it used to be just a square of stalls, a little bit of music in the middle.
Things have grown
every year, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you at this one after all these years, and I hope you enjoy the great 30th anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Bye. Excuse me, ladies, I think you've got the best seat in the house here. I'm just going round talking to people at random from the Green Festival.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, we are enjoying it.
Is this your first visit?
First visit to this, yeah.
Wow. What do you think of it?
Very good. Interested so far. We've only just arrived, actually. We've just walked through from the top end and come down here.
Oh, lovely. Well, are you local? Are you local?
I am. We are local. In fact, when I was a child, I used to live on Peel Street over there, but from Clifton. We're from Clifton, aren't we, Nicola? Yeah.
Well, I won't interrupt the other lady. She's eating. Yeah. But enjoy the Green Festival.
Thank you.
All the best. You're welcome. Bye bye. Hello, excuse me, I'm from the Green Festival. I was here, not here, on the embankment 30 years ago, going around talking to people, which is what I'm doing today, 30 years on. Is this your first visit to the Green Festival? You come here regularly?
Yeah.
Brilliant. What do you think of it so far?
That's great. It's really good. Yeah.
Brilliant. Would you come again?
Yeah, definitely.
Superb. Thank you. Enjoy your day. All the best. Ham and Rob.
Oh, hello.
Ham and Rob. I know these people. So, what do you think of it so far?
Well, we've just come in, but the music up there with the kora playing, Senegalese music, is just divine.
I'll just go and have a listen.
Love that music. Absolutely love it. It's so calming. Sorry, do you want to say something?
No, I agree.
Yeah, and it's buzzing as it always is. Been coming since the very beginning. Bringing the children, never brought the grandchildren.
How long ago was that?
Jamie was about 10, so it's about 35 years ago.
That was during the Peace Festival,
It was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Peace Festival at the River Trent.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
used to go down there. Rob, you sang in the clarion choir there.
Oh yeah, we did sing in those
social,
days.
the justice,
Songs
peace
of
songs.
peace, protest, freedom and struggle, different languages.
Yeah.
Clarion Choir still singing as well.
Yeah, and it's
They meet now at Sherwood Methodist Church Community Centre to sing on, is it Sunday nights perhaps, or Monday nights?
Brilliant.
But this is just beautiful. Lovely. See so many friends I know here. It's my tribe.
Oh, brilliant.
My
Well,
tribe.
have a good day and
Yes,
enjoy
thank
the 35th Green Festival. Bye. Hi, I'm from the Green Festival Committee. I've noticed Nottingham Green Guardians.
Yes, so we're here today with the volunteer team for Parks and Open Spaces across the city. So we're here talking to people about how they can get involved in volunteering or joining us on wildlife walks in different parks and open spaces, including the beautiful Nottingham Arboretum, where we've got a volunteer gardening group. And today we've also doing a pay-as-you-feel for some oak trees that we've been growing at Woodthorpe Park Plant Shop and Nursery, just to help green up the city a little bit in people's own gardens.
That's fantastic. And what do you think of this event, of the Green Festival itself?
I absolutely love the Green Festival. I mean, before working for the Nottingham Green Guardians, I came here as a visitor for maybe the last 10 years. It's really heartwarming that there are so many people in Nottingham that are all kind of fighting for the same cause, trying to improve the environment and at least slow down the climate crisis that's going on. So it's really uplifting to know that there are so many people kind of in it together.
Brilliant. Well, that's superb. I hope you are able to move all your plants to people or to wherever they can be planted, and just keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. I'm going round, I'm from the Green Festival, I'm going round talking to people at random, some of the stall holders. Oh, sorry, I've caught you with a mouthful. Oh dear. I'll give you a second to clear your mouth. But I noticed that you've got these marrows standing on end on the ground. Can you tell me what that's all about?
Okay, we've just invented an amazing new game called Marrow Skittles. So the idea is that you hit the marrows and knock them all over. We've had 3 people who've done it with one ball, knocked all 3 over.
You've just got to go and retrieve the ball, which is actual fact. What is the ball exactly?
It's a patty pan squash, but it's actually not, it's a nice round one. So it actually works very well as a ball.
That's brilliant, I love it. So it's green through and through.
Absolutely, all grown at AMC Gardens,
Right.
Arkwright Meadow Community Gardens.
And what do you do at their gardens?
So we grow loads and loads of fresh veg for our local community. So people come in and we do £5 and £10 and £15 veg boxes. So anyone can come at any time and get veg. If you just want to have like one little bunch of something, you can just walk in and we'll pick it for you there and then in the afternoon. Otherwise, we ask people to phone up to order a veg box and they can come in when it's convenient for them.
That's superb. Well,
we also do loads and loads of community activities.
That's even better.
We do, including a cook and eat session where we harvest what's in season and all cook together and eat together.
Wow, so it's a community service as well as a vegetable growing and distribution.
Yeah, we say that that's our kind of two main aims. That we used to be all about growing veg for our local community, but we're now much more kind of focused as well on kind of providing kind of services and activities and kind of things that kind of unite the community together in our special garden, because it's a lovely space.
Wow, well, long may it continue and
Thank you.
keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Give it up. Jamboree. And I think we're going to head to the last number. Saniya na saniya, kora batu yukumalawo, balukava saniya, chenja batu yukumalawo, iyayo saniya. Saniya na saniya, kora batu yukumalawo, balukava, chenja batu yukumalawo, iyayo saniya. Saniya na saniya, kora batu yukumalawo, balukava, chenja batu yukumalawo, iyayo saniya. Dona sanni kulubute tebero, nikena go minamara, minamara jamisira. Iyawo, iyawo. Kora batu yukumalawo, balukava, chenja batu yukumalawo, iyayo saniya. Iyawo, iyawo. Would you like to sing with me again? Yes? This is the last one. Mama money. Iyawo, iyawo. Come on. Let's start again. Anything, just give it a melody. La 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 la. Let me hear you sing. I can't hear you. One more time. La 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 la. Nottingham, come on. La 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 la. Okay, we're allowed to dance as well. There's a little space in the front. Yes? I'm gonna go on the djembe now. I'm gonna put some rhythm in it. And please, come and dance. Okay? That's why we're here for, to have a nice time. Enjoy yourself, huh? Come on. Mama. more people. Come on. La 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 la. Let me hear you say. Hey, back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hey.
Hello, I'm from the Green Festival Committee. Have you enjoyed it so far?
I've enjoyed it this year, and for the last however many years it's been running, I've been coming every year since it started.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
These are my people.
Oh, that's so lovely. And would you, presumably if there's any more, you'll be coming to more?
Every year. I think it's really important to support things like this.
Brilliant.
So I'll be coming, as long as they're on. Yeah, we'll all be coming to pay our dues.
Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm now entering the Knowledge Garden. And there's the super project, making sustainable periods accessible for all. And a whole host of other stalls giving information. And a speaker's tent.
Thank you. So, although I think lots of, we obviously need like a movements and everyone trying everything possible, but I think to win, we need to phase out the fossil fuel industry. No matter what else we do, even if we roll out renewable energy and try to be wild, as long as there are people digging up fossil fuels, burning them and putting them into the atmosphere, there's no chance of human civilization and a lot of other species surviving, no matter what else we do. So the top priority has to be phasing out the fossil fuel industry and making them pay to repair the damage and funding the just transition. So to do that is obviously a matter of opinion, and I think we can't do this nicely. There's a lot of entrenched power, there's a lot of money wrapped up in fossil fuels, and the fossil fuel industry, I mean, it's not a secret that ExxonMobil knew. Their scientists accurately predicted, I think in the 1970s, what would happen if they continued to burn fossil fuels and put them into the atmosphere. And then they deliberately chose to deny it and cover it up and spread disinformation and actively oppose climate policy. So these people have made an active choice to engage in mass murder and risk billions of lives just to line their pockets. So that's the kind of people that we're dealing with here. And I think Just Stop Oil's approach is that we're in civil resistance. Like, civil resistance is probably the most effective method that we can use to bring about change, because it is a matter of conflict. It's a conflict of interests. They want to make money and we want to live. So yeah, Just Stop Oil uses civil resistance approaches. It's always non-violent, but the aim is to try and bring the government to the negotiating table, but also change how the public think about the fossil fuel industry. Like, we want to take away their social license. We want people to realise what they're doing, and it's not about making Just Stop Oil isn't trying to be popular themselves. It's not about us as a campaign group. It's about making people aware of the crimes that the fossil fuel industry is committing and the urgent need to phase out fossil fuels. So we only need a small percentage of people to actually be engaging in civil resistance, but it's more about changing the mindset and culture and the social licenses, the social license the fossil fuel industry has. And I really hope that one day the people who are most responsible for the climate crisis will be put on trial for crimes against humanity and imprisoned, and have all their assets stripped and forced to pay for the damages they caused. So that's my idea of how we win. I know it's an uphill battle, but we have to try. And I think just identifying like who are the bad guys and that we're actually in a conflict, I think is the first step.
It's really good to follow on.
Just going around doing some recording. So
Hello.
In my capacity.
Well, this is a great place because I've been talking to loads of people about Green Festival and the store things that we've got set up. So you should chat to people.
Fantastic.
And I've been telling people, see if you can find yourself in the photos.
Oh, yeah.
So it's quite good to catch people just coming out of them.
Brilliant. You've done so well to get this up and running.
I know, it's finally working. I've just been cycling on it for a while, but I'm really, really hot now.
I'm not surprised. I don't overdo it. That's a great idea. So for the listeners, we've got the rig here with 2 cycles powering generators, and linked to an MP3 player going into a pair of speakers with an audio loop containing extracts from the interviews of people who were involved in the early Peace Festival and running the early years of the Green Festival, and that's with a couple of other tracks of music. And can we hear it working?
Shall I?
Yeah, give it a go. So Heather's going to cycle and see what happens.
So we did that, but the most popular thing that I can remember, in one sense most popular, was making a maze. We made this huge maze out of bales of straw. Do you remember that? So it was fun kind of going around it and everything, and then people would sit on the bales of straw, and then by the end of it they would just destroy the bales. This was all to do with the clearing up. So by the end of it was just completely covered in straw, and you had to then spend all of the next day clearing up, which I think we kind of liked the clearing up as well, didn't we? There was lots of what you'd expect, face painting and all that kind of stuff. But it changed the vibe of it, didn't it? Having the children's one.
Well, it was still walk of
still a lot of circus stuff.
Yeah.
That was very popular at the time.
It's all very different happening.
That was definitely.
Stop. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather. That's a great bit of cycling. I'll just go and have a word with the others. Wow. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around talking to people. Are these your children?
No, I'm
Oh, you're stewarding, but obviously.
Making sure they don't kill themselves.
Oh no, but that's an amazing machine you've got there. Look at that. Are you enjoying that? There's a young child who's pedalling like fury, and there's bubbles coming out of a bubble machine.
Explaining to them that not all electricity has to come out of a power socket. We can make it ourselves if we like.
That's superb.
And they seem to be having a great time dancing around. Yay!
That's really bubbles everywhere. Bubbles everywhere.
It's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to see them taking turns. They've swapped over, so the other young kid is on the bubbles.
Would you like to go?
Loads of bubbles. There's other children arriving, so I'll let you get on with it. This looks amazing. Wow. Hello, I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just coming round asking people how things are going and talking to some of the stalls. So what stall is this?
This is Extinction Rebellion, and we're just doing printmaking.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
People have got positive messages on their t-shirts.
That's really good. So what have you got to print on t-shirts?
So they're all up here, so there's different slogans and different imagery related to like the environment and the climate chaos.
So I've got butterflies, insects, fish.
Yes, dead fish.
Ah,
Yes,
right, that's
exactly,
important, isn't it?
Yes, bees that are
Becoming
dying.
extinct,
Yes.
yes.
And a kind of Coca-Cola.
Well, you know. But
Yeah,
so
so
that's a very strong message that you're sending.
Yeah, so that people can wear a t-shirt with a purposeful message on it.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well,
and
this-
it's kind of a bit of silent activism as well, isn't it?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's making a point well.
Yes.
And encouraging people to think about it and then act.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 'Cause it's pretty desperate.
It is pretty desperate.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Excuse me, I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around talking to people at random. Have you just arrived?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Ah.
We're just having a quick walk around, and then we'll sort of explore more thoroughly.
Wonderful. Is this your first Green Festival?
No, I don't think it is actually. We've been a couple of times before. Probably not since before COVID, but yeah. Quite a while, but yeah, it's nice to be back.
So what do you think of it so far? It's busier.
Yeah, it's busier, I think, compared to a few years ago when we came. Yeah, it's a lot busier. There's more stalls, a lot more people. I just love the atmosphere and the environment. And
It's a bit humid today.
it's a bit warm today, but yeah.
It could be worse.
Yeah. It's not raining yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, enjoy your day
Thanks
here.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.
All the best. Bye. So tell us about your stall.
Hello, this is Nottingham C&D stall, and we've got the tombola, obviously C&D, all the information about C&D campaign for nuclear disarmament, plus a games thing. Very sadly, we are here yet again, C&D, after I think about 60 odd years, and what I'd love to see is that C&D did not exist at all, because we got rid of all the nuclear weapons in this country and in the world. But sadly they still exist, and we still need to make sure, get the message across, that nuclear weapons are not the answer to anything, and they'll just destroy not only human beings but everything else.
Absolutely, and you're doing a grand job. And I know that the CND was one of the organisations that was very active in the early days of the Peace Festival back in the 1980s.
That's right, yes.
And I know Ross Bradshaw at Five Leaves, who was involved in all of that, speaks very highly of CND. So thank you all, and keep up the good work.
So when are we going to hear this?
I don't know. We'll go into the Green Festival archives. It'll be available online,
Yeah.
but I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it. So watch this space. Okay.
Tomorrow morning you can go like reasonably refreshed.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around talking to people at random. You remind me of Sparrow's Nest.
I am, but I ain't getting on tape. Sorry, don't.
Oh, okay.
But like, if you need to dig into your history anymore, just send me an email.
Sparrow's
There is
Nest.
already a lot. I wanted to go up to the 30-year stall, because I assume they've used some of our material along the way. But
Oh, we are using some of your
Very good.
material along
Very
the way,
good.
so it's really superb.
I'm really sorry the catalogue's broken right this moment, but hopefully it will be fixed in a few days. But if you need anything in the meantime, give me a shout.
Sure will, and thank you so much for your archive.
No worries, thank you.
All the best. Bye.
Sorry?
Today I'm going around doing the recordings. 30 years ago, when it was on the embankment, I went round talking to people and doing some recordings. 30 years on, here I am again, and just making a snapshot record of what people think of it at the time, and talking to stall holders.
Do you ever meet people that you'd met 30 years ago? Do you ever come across any of those people?
Not really, no. They came from all over the place. I think the catchment was a lot wider, whereas now it tends to be a lot more local. There are people who come from afar, but it's more of a local event.
Yeah. I think, but this is it. I mean, Nottingham's a city that needs something, and this would be a good movement to push in Nottingham, because, especially since lockdown, feel like Nottingham's become a bit of a flat city nowadays, where it used to be quite vibrant. So yeah, this would be an ideal event to get people aware of the whole movement, you know. So yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yep, thank you, and enjoy the rest of the day at the Green Festival.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Young people. Hello, I'm Dallas. I'm from the Green Festival. I'm just going around talking to people at random about what your experience of the event is. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah.
Okay, well, to coin a phrase, what do you think of it so far?
I think it's really nice. Very, very pleasant. A really nice atmosphere. Yeah, everyone's been really friendly.
Something for everyone.
Yeah. Great food. Yeah, it's really nice.
Do you have a particular interest of any of the stalls or activities in the Green Festival, or just coming along to see all of it?
I think we just came along to have a look at what was going on, but it looks like everyone's having a good time.
Brilliant. Well, may you all continue to have a good time.
Thank
you
you
very
so much.
much. Thank you. Bye.
Everybody on that side of the road. Right, who are the best then, boys or girls? Well, you think you're a boy, are you better than the girls? Who are the best boys or girls? Tigers! Donkey Kong! This is the side now then. Hey guys, we've got the man from the BBC. Everybody wait for the man from the BBC. Look, he's over there, look.
I'm actually from the Green Festival. I'm actually from the Green Festival, but carry on.
So bad! I've been here 25 years! I've been doing this 25 years! Give me a woo! Boys or girls? Right in the crowd, you're going to cheer for the boys and girls. Who do you want to win? Girls! Who do you want to win? Everybody shout, get on with it!
You hold this, Jacob. We'll do the foot. You need to hold on the wood like this. You need to hold. You're quite short, so could you hold that? You want to hold it.
So the first thing to do, so you just try and get this in a different position.
I'm just going round on behalf of the Green Festival, speaking to people at random. So Is this your first Green Festival?
It certainly isn't. I came to the first one 30 years ago.
Brilliant. Now that's what we like to hear.
And I only came to the first one after I met Sue.
Ah.
And that's been, 16, 17 years ago.
Wow. What can you remember from way back then? How were the festivals then?
It was, having not been for a long time, it was on the embankment then, which was quite a nice place, but this is the first time I've been back since since we came back from Cornwall, and it's much bigger than it was on the Arboretum last time, so
Yeah, is there any particular stall or thing that you enjoy, or is it just the whole event?
Well, there's lots of interesting sort of things at the moment. One of the frustrating things perhaps is that with two areas. One, lots of things I'd be happy to give my time to if I wasn't already volunteering in various other fields. So it's interesting to see how much detail that you could be involved in. And secondly, still in some ways not as many positive physical projects as there should be. People actually going out and doing things rather than telling people about them what they should be doing. It'd be nice to see a bit more of that.
Yeah, well, maybe there are those going on from, on the outside of the festival. A lot of the organisations will be active in community projects.
Absolutely.
Down the bottom, I was speaking to, hello, it's starting to rain, speaking to a green community allotment group that are doing a lot for the community, and there's one or two others that have community projects for women and for LGBT and so on. So there are those.
Oh yeah, they were the ones I was referring to, that they have got action there, but because I'm what I'm already doing, you can't really get further involved.
Right.
And so it's pick and choose to see what is out there, and then maybe sort of extend out. Because one of the things I found when having moved back to Nottingham, I was doing a lot of activism. I was doing sort of part of a community farm, sort of teaching gardening, doing gardening courses, giving lectures and so on, and then sort of coming back here and sort of not having the same outlet at the moment, because I don't know what's going on around here.
Right, well that's brilliant, but the event itself is positive, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in shelter because I don't want to get my gear wet. Thank you.
Rock with me now, come get me now. Rock with me now to the early hour. Rock with me now, come get me now. Rock with me now to the early hour. Rock with me now, come get me now. Rock with me now to the early hour. Rock with me now, come get me now. Rock with me now. I'm loving on your ways, be my lady. I could give a little love.
So the idea is just to gather the sort of history from the forming of the Peace Festival, if you were around at that time, and how you kind of got to get involved, and then what your involvement was, memories of those times, and so on and so on. So perhaps if I ask you to go around, just introduce yourselves first. Thank you.
Okay, my name's Chris Hall.
Thank you.
Rob Bond. Phoebe Lacey.
So if anybody would like to kick off, I don't know who was perhaps in the early years of the Peace Festival.
Well, I'm trying to get my head around when I first got involved. Moved to Nottingham in 79 to go to law school, and I think I first got involved in C&D in the early 80s. And my memory of how my business started, so Rob and I are on both of these posters for contact numbers, and Chris is on. Are you on, Chris, on that one? No, I'm not.
It's the Peace 86 poster.
Yeah.
And this one is an earlier one.
We think that's 85, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Peace Festival, 8th of July to 12 to 6 p.m. Right. Yeah, that's great.
And from what I remember, there'd been peace festivals before of a particular nature, and as sort of political awareness grew, there was a realisation that actually women and children weren't represented in these. And so I can remember going to a meeting, I think you can, Chris, it's very vague memory, where it was discussed that actually we should try and expand it a bit. And at that point, Women for Peace were huge screenings going on, and there was a lot of activity from them. And also, we realised that a couple of the festivals, nothing for kids to do, and everybody brought the kids along. We'd all got little kids at that point. And so it was set up, and it was divided into different areas for people to take on responsibility for various things. So on here, it actually sets out who's responsible for what. So it says, this is the 85 one, I think. So inquiries to catering loss, that was a mushroom. Stalls, that was Stall CD, that was me. Press, which was a massive press interest, was Anne, who's now not with us anymore. And then the Children's Festival was a woman called Caroline Claydon. And I think that was the first time we started to do the kids ones. And I think it moved from maybe the Arboretum, but the only ones I ever did was on the Victoria Embankment. And it moved from being a very niche sort of echo chamber thing to huge. So I was saying that I was in charge of stalls, and I think the last one that we did, it probably made 2,000 quid, because the money came in and we had all sorts of people there. We had booth count, or very good speakers, we had hot air balloons, we had
amazing. I think it's a brilliant exhibit, I suppose you'd call it. But it's participatory and it's self-powered.
I know, it's kind of making me think what we can do other years with the bike power if we get more. We could have different, I don't know.
Different concepts work.
Yeah, different concepts of what it could be.
Yeah, good idea.
I've had some good conversations. Have you had some good conversations with people?
I have been round all, the whole site, and I've had quite variable.
Yeah.
Some people it's just been a few words, or no, I don't want to talk, and others, and people going back to the first Peace Festival.
Amazing.
Can we go over those points again? Slower and headlines. Point one.
So, point one was from analysis of barriers, so widening awareness of what an assembly actually is, removing any financial barriers for people to take part, and overcome the distrust from us going into their communities by going to the communities first. Yes, point two. And identifying already existing community influences and enlisting the help of organisations that already exist there, schools, unions, football clubs, libraries, charities, etc., employers. And then the third one was lateral thinking about information and dissemination, so avoiding info overload, making it fun, do it in unusual places, and using local communication habits.
Let's agree with your own recommendation. Right, hand over to you.